My name is James McCraw. I'm a glioblastoma, multiform grade 4 survivor. I was diagnosed in July 22nd, 2013. I recently published a book on Kindle entitled Killing Cancer with Spices. That's what I've done for the last 3 years. I started with garlic in December 2013 until December 2015. I did nothing but garlic. I think it was because I quit doing fresh garlic and I started doing the garlic supplements like at CVS, odorless garlic, and before I knew it, the cancer came back. My oncologist told me that I'm probably going to have to go back on chemo or a gamma knife. My oncologist sent me to a neurosurgeon to get his opinion, and he didn't think it was too bad. He wanted to wait 3 months, and we'll take another MRI and see what the results were. And I gave me plenty of time to do turmeric and ginger and cayenne pepper. So I started doing garlic again with the fresh garlic. I sliced it up, let it sit for a few minutes. I did turmeric, ginger, and cayenne pepper but there's more to turmeric than you could imagine. Turmeric is, everybody thinks of turmeric as the cancer killer. It's really the curcumin, and it's only 4% of turmeric. So I was taking all this turmeric, thinking I was taking too much, and I wasn't taking enough. You should take 8 to 12 grams of curcumin a day, and I was nowhere near that. So people get that confused. It's very easy to do. I know I did it. After doing the curcumin, garlic, cayenne pepper, and ginger, my MRIs they steadily went down to the point of they almost shrunk. Matter of fact, they did. So anyway, it's hard to get, especially with brain tumors, it's hard to get them to say you don't have cancer anymore. They'll say things like you're free of the disease that causes cancer or something like that, because they come back, I guess, is why they do it. And so I in the middle of all this garlic, I sent my MRIs to get a second opinion, and but the same thing, they said, well, you're free of the disease that causes cancer. If it comes back, let us know, but there's nothing we can do because you're pretty much cancer free. So in December 2015, I like I said before, I was worried about the way I was smelling, so I switched to garlic supplements, and the cancer came back. So my oncologist told me I need to go back on chemo. The tumor has shrunk. The nurse was so excited that she spilled the beans. She told me that there's no cancer to be found, and I had to wait for the surgeon to come in and verify it. But ever since then, I beat it. So anyway, the nurse, the doctors, they both agreed that this is the best I've ever had, and they kept saying that over and over and over. Every time I get an MRI, they say this is the best one, and I just had one in November of 2016. And they said the same thing. This is the best one. I said, how can it be if the last one was cancer free? What's different about this one? So the one good thing that came out of it was, if I had any doubt of whether it was a conventional treatment or the treatment I was doing, when the cancer came back, I didn't do any chemo, so I know that the garlic and the turmeric and what I was doing was killed the cancer, and that's when I decided I wanted to write a book and let you people know what I found out. So now I have to take MRIs instead of every 3 months for 6 months. And I can't feel any better. I want everyone to feel like I feel. I know chemo and radiation is what they want to prescribe. It's not the best. It doesn't kill the cancer stem cells. The cancer stem cells are very important in killing cancer. All the stuff I take, there's seven things I take, and the 6 of them kill the cancer stem cells. So recently, I guess right before the last MRI that was so good, I added Boswellia capsule and turmeric black seed oil. It comes in a liquid, and I make a smoothie with it. I do all this stuff in the morning. I don't have to worry about the rest of the day fighting cancer. I do it all in the morning. That's just the way it is. I mean, so there's 7 things that I do every day to beat cancer. It's garlic, turmeric, or curcumin. Curcumin, if you have cancer, if you're fighting cancer, you have to take 8 to 12 grams. I don't have to do that. I'm taking turmeric, ginger, and cayenne pepper, and Boswellia, and black seed oil. The 7th thing I do has to do with anti-inflammatory stuff that I eat. For breakfast, I eat pineapple, avocados, tomatoes, bell peppers, stuff like that. That's good for you. It's not. It doesn't cause inflammation, and that's one of the key things to cancer is inflammation. One doctor said that if you control your inflammation, you can control cancer, and I believe it. And that's the 7 things I do. It's very easy. It's not hard. I do it all during breakfast, and the rest of my day I do whatever I want. And as far as the stem cells go, everything I do except the inflammation stuff, the 6 turmeric and garlic and cayenne pepper and ginger, they all kill the cancer stem cells. An analogy would be if you're cutting weeds and you don't cut them all the way and take the roots out, they're going to grow back. And the same way with cancer. If you don't kill the stem cells, the cancer is going to grow back, and that's what you got to kill the stem cells. And radiation and chemo doesn't do that. I put this all in a book on Kindle. It's called Killing Cancer with Spices, and it's a good read. It'll tell you how I got to where I'm at. It's only $3. I put all the good stuff up front that tells what I do and how it kills the cancer. There's only 84 pages. The last of like my journey, and I put all that last. You don't have to read that, but you need to read how I did it. I've done over 4 years of research, and I get it down to this video and book, and so you don't have to do a little research. It's on Kindle, and I think you should read it and make a decision by yourself. There's so much misinformation out there that it's scary, and I know it's scary. I did it, and I'm glad I did it, and I'm going to share it with you, and that's it.